Welcome, welcome, one and all, to finally getting to it. Alright, so I am logged in. Okay, I can hear myself. So I can remove that. Okay, so I'm good to go. Yes, I am good to go. Now just for my comment thing to load and be done. Alright, so yeah, I'm going for 100%. I don't care. Alright, so we're gonna do the story mode because I want to see what it's like. I want to get the feel. I like that.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Please say I'm not playing as him. I mean, I'm playing story mode after all, so I guess this is what it is.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Two points remaining. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. Alright, so we have 2 points available.
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony. Yes, I should pick someone likely to survive a hail of gunfire.
Interesting. Alright, so we have a lot to choose from. Alright, so the Colonials sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skill. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without caring about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Holican. The Holican colony needs good people, but it will settle for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. Spasms in my throat. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Holican is no expectation. If something isn't stamped, filled, or unfilled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbers, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk, a bit of cartridge getting inherited right-sided up, a redemption of loyalty points, and promise of a good day. Come back real soon, but by now, are you more than empty words? They are promise and a standard you intend on carrying to this frontier. Contrary to the belief, cable management is an art form, something about hiding electrical wirings behind panels to maximize airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Whew! Colonists don't need to worry about the bypass or workarounds that keep the power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. A proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't a fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you come from. A commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of our co-workers at the factory were amputees. You survived the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all yours. You got into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the plowing. But most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You have a good surprise now that your stomach lining has the consistency of a broken-in saddle. It's easy to explore your culinary limits. You spend your evenings kneeling over omnia stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant, above your pay grade, and beneath your interest. You're an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there is no trace to be found. There isn't a problem in all of the cosmos that team spirit a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you. And you've been a rising star in the Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. Prior to leaving Earth, you were in the trust of medical communities, most esteemed junior surgeons, who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illness doesn't take a formal education when a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free. Thermal shielding needs replacing, and a hatch that needs seals, reliability, and luxury is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared. Since corners don't cut themselves yet, you prefer to think of workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. You cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in the business to mop up leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. The hierarchy of the modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of the middling distinctions, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and back-breaking labor of gravy restoration. You're holding out for the achievement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. So I think I'm going to go with the medic, just because, if I'm going to be out there in the wilderness...
Junior grade? Oh, morphine
I'm
dispenser.
want to be able to heal myself. Ooh, so I get to pick more skills, or... fine the way it is.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperative.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
'60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Remember the Hope. Chairman Rockwell raises a glass to our brothers and sisters.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
That is. Alright, so what are my weapons?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
So I have to drop all the way down there.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, well, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by our provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing,
Cleo,
but I'm not allowed to fraternize with
Fallout
Cleo workers.
3 or
Company
4.
policy.
I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 or 4. There was a Cleo that did what do you call it? She could tell the future or tell you where things were at. Alright, so hold on. I have to figure out how to get through this.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Alright, so due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time on this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter. very slowly, while moving attacks drains it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time, which is the Q button.
Huh? You hiding? You break you! Oh, get up! Something there.
Alright, hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock picking skills help you get into places that are not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks and bypass shunts. Are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. So, yeah. Let's take everything that they have. Where'd that guy go? There you are. That's right, I played Mass Effect. Dude, I freaking loved Mass Effect. Mass Effect made me cry. And then I was very disappointed with how it ended.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm taking all their loot. That's really pretty. This is how you walk around a rock.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
That's fine.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the
I am not
autonomous
a
digital
marauder.
astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
She's disappointed.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.